Tonight, we got to make a radio station for Space Friends. Here's the trick with the radio station. The Space Friends radio station that I want to build is really unique. Here's how it works. In Grand Theft Auto, there's a radio station. And when you hear a song, and then you hear a DJ, and then you hear commercials, and then you hear a song, it's one track that's just playing in the background, start to finish. So if you listen to that radio station through one time and it starts over again, you're going to hear the exact same audio play in sequence. Everything's going to be exactly as you heard it the first time. There's nothing wrong with that. It's amazing. But here's the thing. I want to build a radio station that doesn't play the same song and the same DJ interstitial and the same commercial. I want it to like be generative. I want it to pick a song. Then I want it to find out of a bunch of different DJ interstitials, put it here, and then pick another song and put it here. So that you really are listening to a radio station and you really don't know, A, what song is going to come up next. And you also don't know what DJ like audio is going to play next either. So it's going to be a little tricky because first I have to build the audio system. Like I got to put the audio listener in. I got to do all that fun stuff. Then I have to code a randomizer that can select a song. When it's getting close to the end of a song, it can select a new song, get ready to play that song, and then find a DJ interstitial that connects those two songs together. So let's say Supernova just played, right? What the computer's going to do is it's going to go into the Supernova folder. It's going to pick one of these, and one of these leads to another song.
Charlie 7 dropped this Supernova on us, and now our lives finally have a soundtrack we can all be proud of. Unconfirmed chatter, but I'm hearing Charlie 7 wrote this song about Illy. Is that true? I'm melting into goo right now. If you know anything about this, you need to beam me into your chords right freaking now. Pick up the transponder and do a little Hello Hello by AQX.
So he introduces Hello Hello, and then right when he's hitting the end of that, this starts playing, which is Hello Hello. This song's really great too.
Drifting and twisting along, searching for something, but something's gone. I reach out, now I'm calling out. Hello.
So I can't even tell you guys, like this soundtrack is like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what my creative brain is doing, but I am not stopping it. We're going all the way in on just making a radio station. So, all right, so that's what we got to do. Are you guys ready? Step 1, done. We made a radio station scene. I guess we have to make a script, guys. Okay, we're going to open up the radio manager. And the first thing we have to do is we have to connect all of the music like files into something that Unity can pull from. So a list. We're basically going to make a list, and that list is going to help us to be able to find all the songs that we need. So if we go into the music, let's do Shooting Stars. Let's do Hello Hello. Let's do Fly Away. Let's do Supernova. And let's do Dark Side of the Moon. I haven't played that tonight, but you guys are going to freaking love Dark Side of the Moon. So if I press play, this should just pick the first song, which I think Unity starts at 0. So it'd be Shooting Stars. Let's try it out. You ready? Here we go. Press play. It works. The next thing we have to do is I want to get the DJ one to work. So I'm just going to copy the list here of audio clips. We're going to call it DJ list. All right. It's playing Shooting Stars. It's supposed to play Moonbound next. And if I press the space bar, we're going to jump to the end of the song. And we should hear him talk about Shooting Stars and then introduce Moonbound.
That's Shooting Stars by Devoid. That song just keeps shooting up.
Now talk about Moonbound.
See what I did there? By the way, who even is Devoid? Anyone? Anyone? Oh well, we have their music and I guess that's all we need. Or not! Hey Devoid, if you're listening, call in. Cozzy B wants to talk to you. We want more! Okay, while I'm totally not desperately waiting
I think
for
it's
that,
working!
Probably never gonna happen in this version of this multiverse call. Let's get into some Moonbound by Tama.
It did it! We're so close. to getting this all working. We already have it where if we follow the code, we start the game, we get a random song, it starts playing, then it goes to pick the next song. We immediately pick the next song, which it just grabs and makes sure that it's not the same song. And after we pick the next song, let's invoke a DJ track. So pick a DJ track, and the time delay is the song playing minus 5 seconds. So it'll play it right at the end. Let's see. This is cool. So it's gonna go from this song, Supernova, to Tama, which is the first song. Where you at, Cozzy B? And then he's supposed to play the chill song, Moonbound by Tama. So he better talk about, it. Ready? Let's see.
That's the galactic mega hit Supernova by Charlie 7.
Yeah, he's talking about Supernova.
Debut. Charlie 7 was a backup.
He's got to talk
singer
about
for
Moonbound,
Tama
and then
way
Moonbound
back
has
in
to
their
play.
Early days. But I get the feeling it was only a matter of time before Charlie 7 went off on her own. And we're all better for it. Speaking of Tama, let's ride off with some Moonbound.
He's playing Moonbound and it started. It's doing it. It's doing it. It did it. Guys, it did it. Oh my God, it did it. It was like, dude, that was like listening to a real radio station. Isn't that so wild when he does that? It's like he's just like talking and you're just like, oh my God, like what's he talking about? And then another song. It's gonna be so seamless. Do you know, like, if a player plays this game and they didn't know that this is how the radio station worked, they're gonna be mystified when they've played like 5 hours of the game and they're like, actually, come to think of it, I've never actually heard the DJ say anything twice. And then they're gonna start putting it together and they're gonna be like, wait, is it just that there's like 10 gigabytes of audio files? And it's like, no, keep going. And it's gonna be like, or maybe they wouldn't have chopped up audio VO for every single song to they would not have done that. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be Inception in their head. They're gonna be like, they're gonna put it together and then they're gonna be like, there's no way. There's no way. No, it's gotta be that they recorded like 6 hours of audio. That's more likely. It's gonna be like, nope, nope, nope. Go back. The most this isn't like one of those Sherlock Holmes cases where like the only thing left is the most reasonable. This is gonna be like, nope, all of those reasonable ideas you have are not this. This is the most unreasonable idea. That's the one that we did. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Damn, when it works, it's just baller. Let's do one more, guys. We gotta do one more. All right, I think we're getting close. Let's see if this one hits like the last one hit. Like the timing. If it sounds like a real radio station.
That's AQX with Hello Hello. Loving those signature AQX audio waves. Let's keep this drifting with Dark Side Crash by Illy.
Oh my God! It gives me goosebumps when I hear it, guys. I don't know if it hits you that same way, but when I hear it, I'm just like, it's so seamless. And it sounds like it was pre-recorded.
It's so lonesome here and out of touch.
It's up and running, guys. We have the radio station up and running. My goal is 12 songs. And what the game does is in your save file, when you first start playing, it knows what sequences you've listened to, like what songs to what songs. So that way, when it does a full playthrough of all 12 songs, which is probably a whole hour of like VO content and everything, it takes all those ones that you've heard and then it removes those so that now you're going to hear all new VO. And then once you get to the end of that hour, it removes those. So it'll be like, you know how the song removes songs so that you can't hear the same song again? Go to another level exponentially larger where it picks song to song connections that you've heard and removes those from your overall gameplay, so that when you first start playing the game, you will never hear the DJ say the same thing twice for like 6 hours of in-game play. This is my grand masterpiece of like radio station. In the way that this would work is that for 6 hours, at least 6 hours, you would never hear the DJ say the same thing twice. And you would never know what song was coming next. You would never know what commercials were going to play. And by the way, commercials could affect the game too. Like there's a sale on something of like some company's special boosters. So when you go to the marketplace, they're 50% off. Like I know they're like small little details, but my belief is the smaller the detail, the bigger the fan. Like all these little details about story and all this kind of stuff. I have a belief. I've never made a game like this, but I believe that the more nuances I put into these characters in this world and like these little things in this radio station that like could have just been pre-recorded for an hour and just played on loop, but now is not and is like affecting the game in these weird ways, is going to be like, I just want people to come to a place where they always can come back and feel happy to visit the friends of the game, visit the music of the game, visit the aesthetics of the game. Like, I feel like that's what Mario games taught me, like Super Mario games taught me, like Shigeru Miyamoto, like designed playgrounds where people want to go and hang out. And that's why Super Mario World is still, for Super Nintendo, like people still say it's like the best Mario game you could ever play, at least 2D Mario game. So that's my rant. My rant is over now. Curtis, wow. Ow.